The fourth and final bias we will go through here is the bias blind spot. And this is how researchers Emily Pronin and Lee Ross describe it. We are very good at spotting biases in other people, but we're totally blind to them in ourselves. There is a good reason for this. When you look at your own thinking, you can see your reasons, your circumstances, and your intentions. But you can't see what's going on inside someone else's head. All you can see is their behavior. So it's easy to judge yourself by what's in your head and judge everyone else only by what you can see them do. Let's say that you miss a deadline. You know exactly why. The workload, the last-minute change, the meeting that dragged on until the evening. So you forgive yourself for it. You rationalize it based on everything you know was going on. But when someone else misses a deadline, you don't see any of that. All you see is that they missed it. So it's easy to assume that they just weren't trying hard enough. You don't give them that same benefit of the doubt. This happens with change too. As a leader, you can easily spot the status quo bias, loss aversion, or optimism bias in your team, your peers, even in your boss or senior leadership. But when it comes to your own thinking, you feel that you're being fully rational and objective. You may look at your team and think they're just stuck in the status quo bias. They don't want to adapt. Or they are overreacting. This change is not such a big deal. But you will not notice your own optimism bias about how fast people can adapt to change. In your mind, your position feels reasonable and balanced. You have seen the data. You understand the context. You know the constraints. So you see your own view as simply the rational one. Anyone who disagrees with you can start to seem emotional, negative, or difficult. From the team's point of view, it looks very different. They see a leader who is pushing ahead aggressively while dismissing their concerns. When they raise real worries, they feel brushed aside with, "It will be fine, just give it some time," or "You're overthinking this." The more they feel like no one is really listening, the more they push back. And the more they push back, the more the leader sees them as resistant or uncooperative. Both sides feel that they are being reasonable. Both sides feel that the other side is the problem. This is the bias blind spot at work. Each person sees others' biases clearly, but not their own. When a leader operates inside that blind spot, the change initiative stops feeling like something the leader and the team are doing together. It slowly turns into a tug of war instead. Each side convinced that they are the reasonable one, and the other side is the obstacle. Every time the leader pushes harder to prove that they are right, the team pushes back a little harder too, hoping someone will finally listen. So without meaning to, the leader has become part of the very resistance they are trying to overcome.